Good morning, my students. How are you? Hopefully, you are all fine. Today, we will start with the new unit, Unit 2, which is an unusual solution. The reading, we will start with the reading in course book, page 20. Course book, it's the same with the pupil's book or student book. Okay, course book, page 20. Please open your course book, page 20, and follow me. Before that, we should know what are the outcomes. Yani after this lesson, the student should be what? One, read the text correctly. Okay. Number two, recognize the type of the text. This is the question. This is the answer of the question. What is the type of the text? Number three, recognize the new words. Recognize the meaning of the new word. Number four, distinguish between the parts of a speech. Distinguish means يميز between the parts of a speech, which is يعني is it a noun, is it a verb, is it an adjective, is it an adverb, is it a preposition, and so on. Number five, recognize the theme of the tale. Recognize the theme of the tale. Okay, now what is our lesson? What is the title? An unusual solution. Please open your course book, page 20, and follow. Please open your book and listen to the video to know how to read this lesson. And please repeat it again and again. Okay? Yalla, let's start.
Unit 2. An unusual solution. A tumbler of oil. Ami called out to Mustafa to go and get her 8 dinars worth of mustard oil. She handed him a tumbler and some money. She warned Mustafa to be careful and to not start daydreaming again. Mustafa ran all the way to the market. He would have wandered along, but Ami had told him to hurry, and so he did. On reaching the grocer's shop, he asked Azad Bai to measure out 8 dinars worth of mustard oil into the tumbler his mother had given him. Azad Bai measured out the required oil from a large tin and began pouring it into the tumbler. Mustafa was in a fix when Azad Bai told him that the tumbler could hold only 7 dinars worth of oil. He did not want to disobey Ami, or she would be cross. Then he had a brainwave. There was a hollow space in the outer bottom of the tumbler. Mustafa happily turned the tumbler full of oil upside down. He then asked Azad Bai to pour the rest of the oil into the hollow space. Azad Bai shook his head in disbelief, but did as Mustafa had asked him to do. Mustafa held the tumbler carefully and hurried home. Ami was washing clothes when Mustafa arrived. She was shocked at the quantity of oil in the tumbler. Mustafa turned the tumbler the right way up to show her the rest of the mustard oil. Ami could not believe how foolish Mustafa had been. Anupa Lal, a retelling.
Okay, now what is your homework? One, you should practice reading by listening to the video again and again. Practice reading. Okay, now we will analyze the text. Now we have the title An Unusual Solution. From the title, we have unusual. What's the meaning of unusual? غير عادي. Solution, which means حل. Okay, an unusual solution. Okay, before we start with our text, we should know what is the type of the text. This text is a tale. What's the meaning of tale? Tale means a story, which is قصة. This is a tale. First, first unit, the our lesson was a poem. Here we have a tale. What's the meaning of tale? Which is a story, قصة. Now, what is our what title? A tumbler of oil. Okay, a tumbler of oil. Here we have a tumbler of oil. What's the meaning of a tumbler? A tumbler means قدح وعاء كوب, okay, of oil. This is our story. Okay. Now we have elements of a story. What's the meaning of elements? عناصر القصة. We have characters. What's the meaning of characters? شخصيات. We have theme. What's the meaning of theme? The subject of the story. موضوع القصة. And we have setting, the time and the place. Okay. Now we will focus on the characters, the الشخصيات, and on the theme. You should know the theme of the story. Okay, let's analyze line by line. Now we have Amy. Let's read. Amy called out to Mustafa to go and get her 8 dinars worth of mustard oil. She handed him a tumbler and some money. Now we have two characters in this paragraph. We have Amy or Amy and we have Mustafa. Okay, from the text, we will know what is the relationship between Amy and Mustafa. Amy is Mustafa's mother. Okay, Amy is Mustafa's mother. Now, what's the meaning of called out? Amy called out to Mustafa. Called out, which means nada. Okay, Amy called out to Mustafa. She called out Mustafa. Why? To go and get her 8 dinars worth of mustard oil. To go and buy what? Buy mustard oil. What's the meaning of mustard oil? زيت الخردل. Okay. And dinars, dinar. Okay. And get what? Get the mustard oil. Mustafa, her son. Okay. She handed him a tumbler and some money. The pronoun she here. Okay. Who is she? She handed him. She gave him. She refers to whom? To Amy. Okay. Please write here. She refers to Amy here, like this. She refers to Amy. Okay, please write on the book. على الكتاب. She refers to Amy. She handed him. She handed him what? Before that, what's the meaning of handed? She gave him. Handed, which means gave. أعطى أو سلم باليد. She handed him a tumbler and some money. Okay. What did she hand him? What did she hand him? She gave him a tumbler and some money. Okay. What's the meaning of tumbler again? Tumbler, وعاء. Okay. And here we have the pronoun him. Wait, please. We have the pronoun him. Him refers to أكيد Mustafa. Him refers to whom? To Mustafa. Him refers to Mustafa. Please write on your book. Right here, him, Mustafa. Please use the highlighter if you have. And she refers to Amy. She handed him a tumbler and some money. يعني Amy asked her son Mustafa for what? To go and get her mustard oil. How much money did she give him? $8. Okay. Then هلا the oral question are written here. Okay. Wait, please. We have another slide. She handed him a tumbler and some money. Okay. She gave him. Handed means gave him a tumbler and some money. She warned Mustafa. She again. She refers to whom? She refers to Amy. Please write here. She refers to Amy. Him refers to Mustafa. He refers to Amy. Okay. She she warned Mustafa. What's the meaning of warned? Warned, which is حذر. She warned Mustafa what? To be careful. What's the meaning of careful? حذر. And not to to not start daydreaming. What's the meaning of daydreaming? Which is أحلام اليقظة. يعني in Arabic سرحان. Not to be daydreaming, not to start daydreaming again. Okay? She warned Mustafa one, to be careful. One, be careful then. Not to start daydreaming. Okay? Not to start daydreaming again. Okay. Then we have Mustafa ran all the way to the market. He ran to the way to the market and go to the market. Then he again the pronoun he refers to whom? We have Mustafa. He refers to Mustafa. He would what? He would have wandered along. What's the meaning of wandered? يتجول أو تجول. He have wandered along. But Amy, his mother, had told him أخبرته to hurry, and so he did. He would have wandered. ممكن إنه يتجول, but he didn't do it that. But Amy, why? Because his mother had told him to hurry, and so he did. Then he do it again. We have the pronoun him to refers to Mustafa. Yani he and him refers to Mustafa. She refers to Amy. Okay. Now we have what? We have the the meaning, the words, the vocabulary, and their meanings. Then we have the question, the oral question. Okay, what's the meaning of unusual? غير عادي. Handed. أعطى أو سلم باليد. Tumbler. قدح أو كوب أو وعاء. Tale. Story, which is قصة. Solution. We have حل. Characters. شخصيات. Warned. حذر. Mustard oil. زيت الخردل. Wandered. تجول. Okay. These are the questions that I ask. Okay. What is the type of the text? The type of the text is a tale. قصة. Number two. Who are the characters? وانتبه in this paragraph. In this paragraph, not the whole story. In this paragraph, who are the characters? Amy and Mustafa. Amy is Mustafa's mother. Then three. Why did Amy call Mustafa? Okay. The answer is to go and get her 8 dinars worth of mustard oil. Mustard oil, زيت الخردل. Number 4, we have why did Amy give Mustafa 8 dinners? Why? To buy mustard oil. This is the answer. Number 5, what is the kind of the oil? What is this oil? أكيد mustard oil. I give you many questions. Okay, again, from here, please write on your notebook from here the meaning. Then we have the question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, please repeat the video again and again to understand the first paragraph. An unusual solution. This is a tumbler of oil. This is a story, a tale. We have the characters Amy and Mustafa. Amy is Mustafa's mother, called out to Mustafa. Why? To go and get her aid, yani to buy mustard oil and give him what? 8 dinners. Then she handed him a tumbler. She gave him tumbler, وعاء, and some money. Then she warned Mustafa to be careful, حذرته, to be careful, حذر, and not to start daydreaming again. And Mustafa ran all the way to the market, and he would have wandered along لأنه he can wander تتجول, he would wandered عادي, but Amy had told him to hurry. She told him to hurry, يأسرع, and go and went back to his home. Okay, this is the first what? The first paragraph. Please write and send me uh, the pictures of your handwriting. Okay, thank you for listening.